Hey, if you're an elementary school teacher having a hard time with a difficult class, then this is for you. I am a coach who supports teachers in developing their practice, and one of the biggest problems that we face, especially early in the school year, and the one that I support the most in August and September, is classroom management. And I have 5 moves, go-to moves, that immediately get this started for you and have the greatest impact. The first one is expectation. You need to outline an expectation, a clear and explicit one for every single activity students should be a part of. Imagine what a perfect classroom would look like in your opinion, and then outline the steps that it would take to get there, and assume that they don't know anything. Don't assume that they know what it should look like or sound like. You have to explain that, model that, and then you have to reinforce that. And remember that there is nothing too small for your notice. I've even done mini lessons on how to take care of pencils when it's necessary. The second one is environment. You have to establish your environment with intention. Environment controls behavior. So set your room up in a way that will maximize focus and minimize distraction. That might be organizing the space in a way where it's not cluttered, where there's soft lighting, and where there's sound that helps people relax and focus. And it might also be thinking about things that distract students, like, do I need to walk across the classroom in order to get a pencil and high five 5 of my friends on the way there? These are the things that you want to do and establish on purpose so that they have access to their resources, minimal interaction with one another, and they can stay focused doing the work that you've called them to do. The third one is downtime and transitions. Wherever there is downtime, you open up an opportunity for students to start misbehaving or, really distracting themselves. My go-to moves for downtime, plan and then have a backup plan, of course. Have activities for them to do like early finishers so that when they finish and they complete and you're busy, they can continue on. Or when you've become distracted, they can continue the work. My favorite 2 go-to activities when you don't have a lot of preparation time are writing journals and their favorite reading book on their level, because there is no way that they can't immediately and independently do that work, and it doesn't require any prep work for you. The fourth thing that I recommend is proximity. Proximity is control. So where you are, it's less likely that students will be misbehaving. If they're across the room from you or you're in any way distracted, you're not available because you're dealing with the delights of technology, you've answered the office and you're on the phone, you're speaking to a parent or someone's come in, that's when students find an opportunity to distract themselves and to interact with each other. So when you are able to be amongst them and you are able to keep an eye on them and communicate that you see what they're doing, they are more likely to behave for you. I recommend, especially when you're transitioning, that you're someplace where you can see all of them. Position your body and make eye contact, and that makes such a difference in helping them to make the right decision themselves. The fifth one then is relationship. When you are intentionally making opportunities for the students to come to know you, you to know them, and for the peers to know one another, you are giving them the strongest tool for self-reflection, for feeling safe, for feeling that this is an environment where they're included and they belong. And all of these things have such a strong body of research behind them to say that this motivates positive behavior. Because when we are connected, we care how our choices impact others. So those are not the only things that you can do, but those are the foundational practices that as soon as I get into a classroom to support a teacher, I put in place, and I find that they make such a huge difference immediately. They're what Malcolm Gladwell would call tipping points. Try it out. Let me know how it works. Leave a comment in the comments section, because I'm really interested to know if there's anything else that you use that really supports your practice and helps solve classroom management problems immediately for you. And if you are interested in any of the research behind this or any resources that are available to help you do this work, click the link in my bio. It'll take you to a site that will give you all of that information.